Welcome back, fellow collectors. This is I'm Ghost of Sparta 1, and I'm here to review for you guys the S.H Figuarts Zamasu Potara from Bandai Japan and Tamashii Nations. The reason why you know this is a Japan release is because of the golden sticker right here. And you also know this is not a bootleg figure because of this sticker right here. Because of this quality control sticker that Tamashii Nations has started to put on all the products going forward from the Bulma figure from the Dragon Ball line. Now, if you're new to this channel, hi, welcome, glad to have you. Take a seat and enjoy this awesome content. I do figure reviews. I'm starting to dabble into a little bit of the Yu-Gi-Oh scene because I just did a case opening. I'll leave a little card right here on the right-hand corner. And you know, if you don't want to miss anything from this channel, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and the bell icon, so that way you'll be alerted of new future content of this channel. So with all that out of the way, let's get into this review of this figure. So the figure looks great. I love the way the box is. I mean, you guys saw from the little intro of all the different angles of the box and how they made it. You know, this new look of the packaging is really great. So enough said of that. Let's see what this Fusion Zamasu figure has to offer. All right, so now that we have Fused Zamasu out of his cardboard prison, we could see the pure presence of a god, according to Zamasu from this anime, Dragon Ball Super. So we could see how tall he is real quick. He stands about 6 inches to about the hairline, and then to the top of his hair, he's about 7 inches and about 6 and like 3/4. So that's the ratio of height you'll have right there. So I mean, obviously he's gonna fit in with all the S.H Figuarts figures, but if you wanted to fit in more with other figures, then you would need to, you know, you could see that there. So I'm gonna zoom in a little bit because we're gonna take a look at this bad boy and see all the great articulation, paint apps, and everything else that this figure has to offer. So with that being said, let's take a look. So we can see the hair here. It's nice white. You can see that there's some brown, or not brown, black shading here, which gives some depth to the figure's hair. The sculpt looks really clean on this one. I mean, sometimes you might have some QC issues, but the sculpt looks really good. So take a look here. Paint looks great on this figure. Very clean. Nothing too crazy. I see a little wear there. Nothing to complain about though. All right, Zamasu's butt. So yeah, we have a nice painted figure here. No QC issue so far. So as for articulation, head fully rotates. Because of the joint on the neck, he can look up pretty far, look down decently. Full rotation of the arm. We got a little articulation here for his cuffs, or the, I don't know what you want to call these. If you could give me an idea what these are called, leave a comment below. So we have double jointed elbows here, gives them a little bit more than 90. Great. We have a wrist swivel and a nice little articulation here for the hinge of the wrist. So depending on how you put the arms on, you'll get good range out of that. As for changing the faces, they're all the same. Peel off the hair, pull off the face, and then, you know, insert the new one. This figure has a lot of accessories, so we'll go over the accessories next, but I'm just going over the articulation right now. So we have a nice waist hinge here, a waist swivel, so we can get some good leaning back. We can get some good leaning, not too much leaning forward. He still looks like he's straight up, but we can get good motion leaning back. We do have a diaphragm swivel because the belt hides the joint here, so we have a diaphragm swivel there. That's great. So these are nice soft plastic, so we want to get some dynamic poses of him kicking. You won't necessarily have, you know, too much hindrance, but the legs stretch out about this far. The little skirt here does hinder it just slightly to be able to get maximum range out of it, but that's fine. And then we have double jointed knees here with the new knee that they added now. Let's see, do we have a calf swivel? No calf swivel. We still have our ankle swivel here. Nice little hinge. And then we have toe hinge here. Ankle pivot as well. So that's going to help you a lot with posing this guy. So let's get into the accessories and see what else he comes with. All right, first up on the accessories, we have his hands. He has his two fisted hands that come with him in the package. He has like a slightly, gripping hand, and also another looks like an open hand chop hand with his thumb in for his left hand. He has his instant transmission fingers, and then he has the two open palms for his mostly styled pose, an iconic pose that he's known for. So that's it for the hands. Let's take a look at the faces. Okay, so we have the faces here. He comes with two normal faces, with him not being destroyed by Trunks' Sword of Hope. So he has two normal faces. He has his stern face that he came on with him in the package. He has like a grinning face, or a what do you call it, like an angry face. Then he has his normal neck color right there because of the way the costume is at. His neck is exposed more. And then he has two faces of him where he's fused, and not when he's fused, but when they destroyed the basically Goku Black version of himself. So you can see the purple, half right, half down the middle, and then you can see the neck collar as well is also the same design as well, where it's cut in half because half of his human side was destroyed. So he only gets 4 faces and then 2 interchangeable necks that you can mess around with. All right, let's take a look at the figure again. All right, so I put on the fusion face and the arm because that's what everybody's looking forward to. So those are the last couple accessories. Has is this large arm, and then he has the little aura, or blessing of the gods kind of thing that's behind him. That's what he has as a rest of an accessory. The arm pops off just like any other arm, like if you're making a Build-A-Figure from Marvel, it just pops off, pops on, done deal. As for this accessory, I think people were complaining maybe that the little hole in the back, they didn't want to make the little extra plastic piece, so you can do that. So they have this design now where it basically just clips on and off. So that little wear that you noticed in the beginning of the video, that wear is probably because of this clip here from pulling it on and off. So it clips on, with the articulation or the little extra parts of the figure, the plastic, and then you could just, pop it in, no problem. And it's articulated to the left and the right, and it hinges as well. So you can see it has a hinge up and down, and then you can swivel it left and right. And it looks like it also has a spot right here for the display stand. You can probably poke it in there, so that way you can have them flying as well right here, with a little hole there. So that's it for this review. I have some photos of this figure so you can take a look at it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please remember to hit the like button, subscribe, and the bell icon so you won't miss any future updates. And if we get this video to 100 likes, that'd be great. It'd be great support for the channel, guys. So thank you again, and see you next time.